Good morning, children. Today we will study about the business risk. Business risk. Business risk is defined as the danger or loss due to some unforeseeable, unpredictable and unfavorable events in the future. So whenever there is a danger of loss because of unforeseeable, unpredictable and unfavorable event in the future, then that is called the business risk. An enterprise faces two types of risks, speculative risk and pure risk. So there are basically two types of risk, speculative risk and pure risk. Speculative risk involves both possibility of gain as well as possibility of loss. So in speculative risk there is both possibility of loss and also the possibility of gain. It arises due to change in market conditions, including the fluctuation in demand and supply. So speculative risk is basically because of the market conditions, changes in the market conditions, that is maybe because of the fluctuation in demand and supply of the goods or services. Second type of risk is pure risk. It involves the possibility of loss and no loss. So in pure risk there is either loss or there is no loss. A very good example is fire, theft, strike, etc. So from the fire there may be loss or no loss, or from the theft there may be loss or no loss, or from the strike there may be loss or no loss. But in speculative risk there is always the possibility of gain as well as the possibility of loss. Now the next topic is about the nature of business. There are basically four natures of business. The first one is risk is the outcome of uncertainties. So business risk is always the outcome of the uncertainties, natural calamities, changes in the government policy, improvement in the technology, etc. are some of the examples of uncertainties. So business is always the outcome of the uncertainties. And what are maybe the uncertainties? Maybe the natural calamities, maybe the change in the government policy, or the uncertainty may be in the form of improvement in technology or in other types of form. All these future events create the risk for the business. Now the second nature of business risk is no business can escape from risk. Business is always associated with the risk and it is the essential part of the business. Now the third nature of business risk is size or nature of the business is the most important factor that determine the risk in the business. If the business is very big, risk will be big. If the business is less, small business, risk will also be small. Nature of the business, if it's a manufacturing business, different types of risk will be there. If it's a trading business, different types of risk will be there. Now the fourth nature of the business risk is greater the risk involved in the business, higher is the chances of profit. So more risk, more profit is there in the business. So an entrepreneur undertakes risk under the expectation of higher profits. So every businessman under the expectation of higher profit, they always take the risk. So now next topic is what are the causes of the risk. Basically there are four causes of the risk. The first is natural cause, human cause, economic cause and other causes. Natural cause. Natural calamities such as flood, drought, famine, hailstorm, etc. result in heavy loss of life, property and income. So natural cause is basically brought by the natural calamities such as flood, drought, famine, hailstorm, etc. which causes a heavy loss of life, property and also of the income. Second is human cause. Human cause is basically negligence, carelessness, etc. on the part of the employee. If the employee are negligent and also the carelessness, then again there is the risk in the business, that is called the human risk. Now economic risk, economic cause. Economic cause are basically, these are related to the chance of loss due to change in the market condition. So if there is change in the market condition, there is the chance of loss. This is called the economic cause. It can be fluctuation in the market. There may be the fluctuation in the market, or there may be change in the taste, preference, etc. of the consumers. All these have a direct impact on the earning of the business, which creates the economic risk of the business, and that is why it is called the economic cause. Now the last one is other causes. It includes physical and technical disabilities, political disturbances, medical failures, etc. So other causes can be physical and technical disabilities, political disturbances, medical failures, etc. All these can also cause a risk in the business. So these are called the other causes. With this we have completed the chapter. So today only this much. In the next video we'll start with a new chapter. Thank you.